Hello, this is Shane Thomas. In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 ways to avoid being unemployable. It's a sad feeling, it's a sad state to be in when you can't find a job or you're out of work for a certain amount of time. So if you always practice these 3 tips or make sure that you're aware of these 3 tips, then more than likely you'll hardly ever be unemployable. And so let's start with number 1. Number 1 is being a halfway decent person. Yeah, it sounds common sense wise, but nobody wants to work with a jerk. And nobody wants to work with somebody that's toxic or a backstabber. Nobody wants that. So if you have the reputation of a good person that is there, a team player that wants to get the job done, wants to bring value to your company, to your fellow co-workers, to your colleagues, then you're always going to be in the game of people wanting you to work for them or with them. And those opportunities will always be there because you have the reputation of being somebody that's easy to work with, it's not bad to be around, who you come to work and you do what you're supposed to do, and you're very professional. So that's tip number 1. Yeah, it's common sense, but it's when you need a job, when you need some form of income coming in, nobody's going to be beating on your door of the you know what hole to be coming to work for them, unless you're just that extremely talented and that skilled. But even then, that they'll probably prefer somebody else that has maybe not quite this same skill but easier to deal with. So if you have the reputation of somebody that's a pretty good person, that's a team player, that really doesn't cause drama or toxic to a work environment, then you increase your chances of avoid being unemployable. Number 2, it's kind of built on number 1 in a way, but that is network. Your network, the power of your network. I cannot stress this enough. You want to have a good, solid network, and you always want to expand that network, and you always want to build your network, and you never want to only use your network when you need something, when you're out of a job. So always continually be networking. And you might have heard this, but it's so true that it's not so much what you know, it's who you know. So you want to know people that can help you get what you want, and you want to help others get what they want. You always want to network, and you want to stay in constant contact with your network. Don't forget about these people that can help you out, and never ask how they're doing or help them in any way until you're out of a job when you're unemployed. By then they'd be like, oh, now you need me, kind of thing. So always increase your network, always stay in touch with that network. And that's very, very, very key. There's some people are so good at network, they have such a great network that even when they're employed in a current job that they enjoy, that they have no intention of leaving, they're getting offers and opportunities from their network to say, hey, do you want to come work for us? We have this opportunity that I think you'd be great in. So that's the power of networking. I mean, if you know people and those people have job openings or know of opportunities for you, usually they're going to let you know word of mouth, and you'll be in great shape. So always network. Even when you have a job, almost treat it like you need to begin your next job search when you start your current job, right? So keep that in mind. So number 2, networking, which is built on number 1 of being a halfway decent person. Number 3 is always improve your skills. Always learn new skills. In this day and age, my gosh, the technology changes all the time. Who knows what's going to happen with the economy all the time? but you always want to be on the cutting edge, and you always want to have current updated skills. You don't want to be, running technology or have those skills that aren't even around anymore. I mean, we all know what technology is useful, and we all know what is no longer of use. So you always want to keep up building your skills, learning new skills. So, but we're very fortunate because we got things like YouTube, lynda.com, you got LinkedIn where you can network and ask, and find courses on Udemy and all these ebooks and all these. We just live in an information age, and you need to take advantage of that. You always need to, one, learn new skills, and two, build new skills, and preferably skills that are in demand, people are willing to pay good money for. So those three things should increase your chances, your odds of avoid being unemployable. So if you have this good reputation, if you have this nice network of people that are always looking out for you and letting you know of opportunities that you might be good at, that you're a good fit for, and if you have those skills because you've been continuously mastering the current skills that you got and learning new in-demand skills, then it's going to be hard no matter what recession we might come in and out of, or depressions, or no matter what company lays us off. Stuff happens, right? A lot of stuff out of our control. But what we are in control of is who you are as a person, who your network is, and the skills that you have. You are in control of that. Not the economy. We're at the mercy of the economy sometimes with job cuts and layoffs, but you are in control of yourself. And if you don't have the right network, if you don't have the right skills, and you're not the nicest, most pleasant person to be around, then you don't have to look pretty far to have somebody to blame. All right, so take ownership of yourself, your skills, your network, and who you are as a person. And I guarantee it's going to be very hard for you to be out of a job or income making opportunities for very long. So I'm Shane Thomas. If you like this video, please hit like, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, Shane Thomas. Until next time, keep trying to make a living by making a life. All right? Take care.